his aggression.
Right, and now we're going to see Dyer versus Mars. It's funny because on Dyer's little player card thing, one of his notable wins is Mars.
Really?
So I'm not sure if they've fought since then, but I do know that Dyer has at least beaten him one time. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance, maybe not, but I mean, Mars was able to slay Zenodo in the winner's bracket before getting sent there by Leo. So will he have a repeat performance against Diddy Kong also? Is the question. I mean, there's a lot of variables here.
Yeah, Diddy Kong is a character that can be played so many different ways. I mean, you could be in a Diddy Kong gauntlet, and they can all just bring a new, different play style to the table. You know, you have smart and patient ones like Zero, and then you have very aggressive ones like JJ, and you have tactical ones like Zenodo with his Z-drop banana peel and the spike. So, I mean, there's just so many different types of Diddies.
I'm just going to say that's the Angel Cortez, man.
Okay.
Z-drop spike, that's Angel, man. He's the tricky Diddy Kong. There's a whole bunch of,
the slippery Diddy, yeah.
Yeah. Either way, Dyer, man, just kind of a blend of all the best parts of every Diddy Kong, in my opinion. This guy definitely quickly rising in the ranks as well as one of my favorite players to watch. He just has this ferocity about him when he plays.
Yeah, very solid. Plays with his emotions on his sleeve, which can, you know, make or break you as a top player, but it looks like it's been helping him pretty well here today.
Yeah, it's definitely been making him.
Yeah, and I guess yesterday, too.
And, of course, this is losers quarterfinals, which I'm sure will be up top real quick. But, oh, is he going to do it? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was going to say, he's not going to get up B, so is he going to do the Mars special, which is the down B flip kick, to try to bait the air dodge out?
Dyer with the solid read that time, just DI completely away and just out of that situation. Oh, my God. Mars being the monkey on Diddy Kong's back here. Just all over him. Nice. Down special, not quite enough to seal the deal, but sends the message, though.
Yo, that monkey on the back thing, that reminded me of, like, the picture with, like, you holding a gun to your own head behind you.
Trust nobody, not even yourself.
Yeah, exactly. But, I don't know, man. These guys are definitely going to have to trust in their own abilities to close this set out, because I think that's really, like, at the end of the day, the most important thing is, are you always willing to accept that you have a chance to win the match, or, like, believe that you can do it? As corny and anime as that sounds, man, it really does make and break so many sets.
It really does. You know, the type of mindset you have to have as a top player is something that just, I mean, it rivals, like computer technicians. I mean, people are able just to be solid with coding or anything, you know. I just don't know how these guys do it, especially at high level like this.
It's a lot of work and definitely a lot of mental fortitude. Also, I just want to point out how that stock was taken. Mars with one of the greatest visual jukes I've ever seen. Dyer's on the edge. Mars runs off the stage, making it look like rolling is the way to safety. You know, oh, get toward the center of the stage. He's going to overshoot you. But no, Mars actually downbeat kicks over to roll distance and crushes Dyer's stock away. Oh, and managing to avoid multiple now down tilt to up smash conversions.
Yeah, understanding that he has the lead here and he wants to hold it as long as possible. So now forcing Dyer to kind of come to him and play on the aggressive end. Oh, nice. Okay, I think Dyer was trying to bait on air dodge possibly, jumping completely out of that what could have been a scary situation. I mean, you know, Diddy Kong doesn't have any raise, but hey, I don't want to eat an upper off the top. Man. He's not at 147%. Is that going to be enough? That is going to do it.
And, man, when your opponent's in the corner, monkey flip is just the scariest move to deal with. It's hard to get away from with basically any option, right? Like shield, he could just grab you. Spot dodge, he could do the kick, which has a ton of active frames. He could beat the spot dodge. Basically, your best answer is to, like, do a kind of scrubby option to roll toward the center of the stage, which most high-level players, they're not willing to do that right off the bat. They're like, all right, my opponent's probably looking for a roll to the center.
Not the easiest move in the book to try to outmaneuver. So.
Yeah, and all of a sudden, man, Dyer back in the lead here. Dropping the first stock.
Nice, and a little trot right into the actual dash itself. Banana peel right in the up air. Controlling the whole stage. Even finds a way to get Mars off stage.
Oh, he's got him in the corner. Forward throw, not quite enough. Always dangerous with that platform, man. As my boy Sturm calls it, the taxi platform.
Seriously.
Okay. Oh, Dyer with multiple consecutive baits. I mean, not even like a high-level bait. Just run up, roll forward. Pretty basic, but he was able to scare Mars or entice him to the point where he's like, oh, I got to go for this grab. I need to start it. But
yeah,
got it done.
She gets so much off of that grab, but just she loses a lot too much. She misses
Exactly.
it. For a character like Diddy Kong is somebody with a play style like Dyer.
Whoa.
Mega meaty punish shit.
Okay, I didn't know this until maybe 30 to 40 minutes ago, but Mars does secondary Lucario, and he was telling me that he was considering picking him against Zenodo. if the opportunity presented itself, or rather if the necessity was there. If Zenotto was bodying his 0-6 Samus, he would have switched. And now we're going to see this Lucario in the purple costume too. Looking really cool, actually.
And I completely understand why. You know, a character like Diddy Kong can't really kill you very early. Attacks on a lot of minuscule percentage at times. That's something Lucario really wants. You know, as we all know, the more percentage he has, you know, he gets more rage. So, oh, nice. Short hop forward there, trying to apply some pressure.
Yeah, Lucario, I feel like his grab range is deceptive because sometimes it's terrible, sometimes it seems like it's great. I don't even know, but pressuring him from max distance with forward airs is something that he really lacks an answer to. He does have somewhat of an aerial disjoint with his forward air, but still, Diddy Kong's able to just cut right through that with his own feet. And I feel like this matchup is strongly in Diddy's favor until Aura comes into play, and then it's anybody's game.
Seriously, I think a lot of matchups switch once Aura comes into play versus Lucario. Lucario just, oh my goodness, good, and no matter what game he's in. VGC, wow. Pokken Tournament,
yeah, right?
and good in Smash, of course, with that up smash. Wow.
Yeah, Japan places this character very high on their tier list. They hold him in quite high regard there. And, I mean, I guess Mars partially showcasing why. And, side note, we're going to see Sue at Frostbite. Top Lucario from Japan. So, yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like this character still has a lot of room to grow in this metagame.
I think I have to go ahead and agree with you on that one. A character that can kill you very, very early. Oh, my goodness, especially in the hands of somebody like Mars who can go for air dodge reads like that.
Now he is fully lapped. Well, he did just lap and got unlapped by Dyer, landing that confirm right there. But basically, Mars, a full stock ahead here. And with all this aura, yeah, there we go.
Wow.
That ate the air dodge whole in one bite.
Wow. Cleaning up Dyer, making that one look like a walk in the park. Golly. Mars is such a diverse player. Going from a character like ZSS that just requires all setups to a character like Lucario, that is just, that's profound to me.
Yeah, I know, right? It's kind of a weird compliment character. I feel like, you know, Zero Suit maybe like Meta Knight because you got the up airs, Cloud because you got, I don't know. I don't really know, but I know that Ned and Naira both played both of them, so there's got to be some kind of similarity. Captain Falcon even, but here we go. I mean, Mars Lucario just did work that last match.
But now it looks like he's starting to get the work here, man. He has the slight deficit at 46%. Dyer's starting off with a lot of aggression, man, just coming out swinging for the fences.
You already know, though, that it's way too early to call, especially with Lucario on the field.
Oh, easily.
This guy, he's basically not losing until he's like at last hit, last stock.
And even then, it's debatable.
Right? He could. Yeah, do you see the match where MK Leo picks Lucario and runs off the stage twice immediately to start? And then just every single move he has becomes a nuclear bomb.
That's some Brawl PTSD there.
Yeah, for sure. But I think the aura is even more ridiculous in this game. Also because Rage, too. Got multiple factors in play.
Oh my.
I had a feeling that was going to happen. If you do the up B starting too close to the edge for Lucario, he can actually just kind of crash land and get messed up. But maybe losing the stock and gaining this tiny aura boost is going to end up being a boon for Mars in the long run, but I'm not really sure.
I mean, even recovering to the stage, he would have landed on that banana peel, and I guess the banana day keeps the Lucarios away, I suppose.
But still, man, more percent is definitely better than losing a stock and going back down to zero. I think Lucario is definitely one of the most polar characters for this very reason. If he takes the first stock and he's got high percent, like if he's got aura and a stock lead, oh boy, like you're in trouble. But if he loses the first stock, he respawns at zero and can't really do much of anything until he goes dangerously close to dropping the game. And this is the situation we're seeing right now as Dyer is taking Mars down to pretty much the end of his rope.
Yeah, he really needs to match Dyer in terms of maneuverability. I know we don't have any platforms here, so he's kind of limited, but I'd like to see more B-reverse into up smash. B-reverse neutral charge, excuse me, into up smash. That's a pretty nice textbook Lucario combo as always. And still not enough to seal the deal.
The effectiveness of that combo got pretty heavily reduced because of a patch, but it still does work. We saw Day pull it off yesterday in bracket.
That we did, yes, sir.
Specifically, it was like, oh, well, that looks like it still works. Here we go, though. Mars, again, down but not out. Perfect way to describe it, as he has all the aura and rage in the world right now. Each of his hits are going to be doing tons of damage.
Oh, there it was right there.
Yeah, no reason to go for that at 20%, though.
Oh!
Let's see how he recovers this time. Is he going to get the cute little auto-cancel landing on the stage? No, he's not. But showing no fear of Dyer in the corner here. And I like that, using the Aura Spear to actually take the banana out from the ground.
I even appreciate the way he's coming back towards the right and left side of the stage with that dare of his. He's really giving himself some nice overhead coverage, but Dyer not respecting any of that, trying to stuff it all out with the forward air or even the forward throw.
I was going to say, Mars hanging on here, but not quite enough. He gets pressured to the edge and just taken out. We've got Dyer and Mars actually both mic'd up on the stage, so you can kind of hear this interaction between them. Trying to let the man talk, but he's taking a while to think about his counter pick here. I mean, being down 1-2, definitely an intimidating position. I'm pretty sure he's going to stick with Lucario, actually, because the ZSS game was pretty decisive, and he did indeed take a game with Lucario. He's now 1-1 with this character. Yeah, again, see no reason for him to switch. He was doing quite well, even with a huge deficit in that game. He almost brought it back.
That's Lucario, man, one of the legends in this game of bringing it back when you're down.
I'd say the definitive legend of comebacks, yeah. After that, like Cloud, Bayonetta, Ryu, you know, the DLC tier. Captain Falcon.
Yeah, I'll have to agree with you on Falcon, man.
Yeah.
I've caught some fades versus Falcon.
Diddy Kong, I mean, he's got his own brand of comeback potential, but it's not in like the super early kills way. It's like once he gets going with those up throw, up airs, he could just continue trapping or landing over and over again for like maybe 80% straight, right? We see Diddy Kong players do that all the time to stage comebacks, but it's nothing dramatic. You know, you don't see them get hit by a forward smash at 30% and die or something.
Yeah, once Diddy Kong mains channel into that energy that they need, like that momentum, that ball of fire, it's pretty much over for the opponent. But it's not over. It's this match here now. We have this match. These guys are sitting pretty even for the most part. And I only say that because Lucario, even at 99%, isn't really worried too much.
Yeah, exactly. He feels like he has the lead, I'm sure, at these percents. And look at that almost broken shield. Oh, he went for the forward smash. That's one of Mars's favorite things to do, is the turnaround forward smash out of dash. With both Lucario and Zero Suit Samus.
It's a solid spacing tool as well, especially somebody like Dyer who can get a little aggressive at times. I find himself overextending into a turnaround forward smash at 131%. That's a stock.
Yeah, I think Mars is reading or going for a roll read there, but Dyer not giving it to him. Oh, that's going to do it. I like the patience there. He wasn't sure the first time, even though he actually did have to confirm. But he was like, you know what? I'm pretty sure my opponent's just going to be mashing on that air dodge into the ground. Let me stick it out, be patient, and it paid off.
Yeah, down tilt into imagination is what they like to call that combo.
Yes, for real. That's a SpongeBob combo right there. Ooh, and this time not getting screwed over by the edge. I know Mars maybe getting a little bit of PTSD flashing through his brain there, but I guess he knows this character pretty well, even though I have never seen him use it in tournament.
I didn't even know he had a Lucario up until today.
Yeah, he literally just told me before the match.
I thought Day was only Lucario here.
Right, and I'm sure Day's going to be a little salty to see Mars is technically the highest placing Lucario at the event.
I have to agree with you on that one. Oh, nice. Caught him with the grab. 66% in the deficit.
Yeah, he looked like he read that monkey flip from miles away, and he could have gotten a much juicier punish, but I appreciate Mars just trying to keep it simple, make sure he got a punish at all, and just go for the grab rather than maybe trying to go for like forward smash and being too slow.
Yeah, Dyer died so quickly, you didn't even see him fly into the blast zone. You literally just seen him get grabbed, and then he just disappeared. The side special, I believe that's what it is from Lucario, that force palm.
Yep. And we've got relatively even game again. I mean, Lucario is really packing a punch here at 92% and not quite ready to die, but he's getting there for sure. A couple more confirms. Lucario with, I believe, 99 weight, which is just above Mario Corrin. So he's got some pounds on him. Yeah. That's it, though.
Yeah,
that's
and
gonna
that
do it.
Almost didn't do it, but yeah, it was enough to seal the deal.
All right, and Mars going to be eliminated at a very respectable 5th place. Meanwhile, MVG Dyer continues on to loser semifinals. He's going to be taking on the winner of this next match, which will be